A very warm welcome to the program Ask the Ministers of God. Thank you so much for finding time to be with us tonight. This is your weekly program where we interact with great servants of God on various issues that are of major significance to you as a Christian and also even as a human being. And of course, we always welcome your contribution, and also maybe you have a question or a comment, you're always free to interact with us in this particular show. And tonight we have lined up for you quite a robust conversation here on the differences between a true prophet and a diviner. So when you talk about a true prophet, what do you understand by that? Have you ever heard of the word a diviner? What do you make of this particular term? Maybe these are some of the issues that have affected you recently or even in the past. But today we want to assure you that we're going to unpack, and of course, you will be informed so that you can make the right decision as a Christian. At this particular point, I want to bring my guest. On my far right is Bishop Philip Kamau, Full Gospel Church of Kenya, Voi. Thank you so much, Bishop. Good to have you again tonight on this particular set.
Welcome, my viewers.
Yeah, thank you so much, Bishop, and we really appreciate your time. And I'm also being joined by Elder James Ngugi. Sorry for that. Karibu sana, and good to have you again on this particular set.
Welcome, viewers, to the program. God bless you as you listen. We love you so much.
Thank you so much, James Ngugi, and also a pleasure. Looking forward to great insights from you in this particular discussion. We also want to invite your opinions, your comments, and also your perspectives in this particular conversation. And of course, you know the drill. Our Facebook page, that is MBCI TV, or shortcut platform 23814. Drop a comment or two, and of course, we'll be glad to also see how you contribute in this particular topic. Let me just begin with Bishop Philip. I know this is also a very hot subject, and so many of our people have been affected in the recent past. But of course, when you look at this particular issue of prophets and diviners, it's not a new phenomenon. It has existed even during the ancient days in the Bible.
Yes.
How do you look at that?
Well, it has, thank you, Brother Mangicho. This thing has been there since the times of the Bible. Mm-hmm. Remember that in the times of the Apostle Paul. And it's not something new. But let me just put it into perspective, the difference between the spirit of truth and telling the truth. You may tell the truth, but you don't have the spirit of truth. So the prophet of God will have the spirit of truth, but a diviner will have this, speak the truth, but not the spirit of truth in him. Correct. Because sometimes a diviner will come, and you must also understand that diviner uses a familiar spirit. A familiar spirit will familiarize with a certain environment. And then we know you, we know your relatives, we know where you come from. When that spirit familiarizes with that environment, then that diviner will come and tell you, you are this and that, you are from this, even you've used this bus, this car registration number, and you think, wow, this is a servant of God. But by the fact one is speaking the truth or speaking something which is true does not make him someone with the Spirit of God. The Spirit of God, one, the prophets in the Bible, when someone has the Spirit of God in prophecy, one, it will edify. It will edify the people that are listening to this prophet. It will build up this person. It will cheer up. It will exhort. It will encourage this person. But every time you get a diviner, will discourage you. You have been bewitched. You are coming to an end. Your star has been taken away. That's how they scare people. Then in return, they ask you for something that they may cancel the whole thing. So the Spirit of God, through the power of prophecy, will help you, even if you are down, to come up. It will edify you. The Spirit of God will encourage you. A prophet will encourage you to continue. A prophet will encourage you to continue with the journey of salvation. But a diviner will discourage you and scare you most of where you're coming from. This is what will happen. This is what will happen, and so on. So I want to tell my viewers, telling the truth does not mean somebody has the spirit of truth.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah. Quite strongly there, Bishop Philip. We'll be coming back to you. But let me just introduce Minister James Ngugi at this particular point. Actually, because as a bishop has said, maybe one of the things and one of the issues that maybe has been of major deception is because maybe most people think that as long as this person is telling me maybe what is actually in my life or what actually is taking place, what is actually affecting me, they think that is straight from God.
Well, viewers, as Bishop has put it, a familiar spirit uses what is in the public domain, what is known, things that are there. For example, if you tell me this is Magecho, it's not only us who know Magecho, it's not, even demons know that is Magecho. Even spirits know that is Magecho. And therefore, by the fact that I'm telling you the truth, doesn't necessarily mean that I'm truthful. Okay. So there is a common statement we can say, there is a difference between a false teacher and a teacher who is false. Those are not the same thing. Because somebody can be truthful, is a true teacher, but is speaking a lie. It's also true, somebody can be a false teacher and is speaking the truth. Okay. Those are two different statements. Sure. So you find that most of diviners will intimidate you, manipulate you, using information that is readily available. But when you come to the prophet of God, he comes to you with a message from God, not gathering from readily available information, but a prophet of God comes with a message from God that can be proved using the scriptures.
Right.
At this point, let me tell you, a true prophet will never contradict the scriptures at all. Whether he's speaking about science, whether he's talking about the family affairs at home, your place of work, there is no contradiction between a prophecy from God and the scriptures. However, for those who listen to the diviners will speak things that are